So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the way he can drive the ball out of defence. He's got a very useful ability to be able to hit both flanks with great accuracy.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And we have our very first corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Santos looking to pass their way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. They've won a corner. Santos have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Nkunku. Modric. And it's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 14° minuto, numero 19.
So, a breakthrough already. Chiellini, Vardiol, and it's Bernardo Silva. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard. Oh, that was vital. Rabiot, now it's Nkunku. Out to the right, Fofana receives it in a wide position. And he's running through. Loftus-Cheek was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Not the most convincing of passes. Modric.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Modric. Bartasagi. Rabiot has created one goal already. It's Loftus-Cheek. Modric. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he's onto this. He's one-on-one, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
Modric. Loftus-Cheek. Now that looks a decent ball. Chiellini does well to get it back. Sends it crossfield. Vardiol. Vardiol charging forward, the ball at his feet. Showing good feet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Santos have their third corner. Tomori with the clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's neat. And here's Palmer. And the pass is intercepted. Delivers the ball. Saliba does really well there, he is strong. Alexander-Arnold. Half-time getting close now. And he's well positioned, and the shot! It's in! Santos are all square! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's managed to gift it back. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fofana. Milan finding their passes. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Vardiol.
And it's Azar. And he goes cross-field. And he's intervened well there. Tomori. Now Gabbia. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Santos will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Milan kick off the second half. Batasagi, he's got away. Looking to go deep. Crossed in once more. And it's hoisted clear. Fofana! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Modric, pass somewhat off target. Out to the left it goes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And they've got rid.
That's going in strongly.
Modric. Nkunku. Bartasagi. Very nicely done. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Out for a throw. Gets a good foot in there. And he's gone searching crossfield. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Guardiola. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And he's managed to get free. Fofana gets into a good position. Santos can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Chips it through. Tomori. Modric. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Tomori. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Nkunku. Rabiot. Oh, look! Great chance! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan go into the lead.
Santos may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Palmer. Modric gets a foot in here. Pavlovic. Rabiot. Nkunku. And it's Bartasagi. Now it's Rabiot. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sostituzione per il Santos. Numero 24. Numero 9. Numero 6. Owen.
And it's Modric. He's on it. Can he get away?
Numero 13.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ball is over the line. Milan making another change here. And the break in play means they change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's whipped it across.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Mbappe, and he's in on goal. Modric, Fulkrug, Modric, and that could set him on his way. And he's certainly onside here. Real chance here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Serginho. And he was quick to react. Pavlovic. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Santos perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Santos didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori, attenzione, il blu contatti subito il più vicino membro dello staff.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's Barella. No, that's been intercepted. He shifted it to the flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barella. Thuram. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Owen. He's looking wide. And Guardiol. Now, can they get him away? Guardiol. And that's been won straight back. Palmer. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Messi. Owen. Cleared without hesitation.
Santos are really...
Pedri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some good work on the right flank here. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Guardiol. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hazard with the delivery. Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Barella. Nicely aimed pass. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Zielinski. He's in space and looking for options. Hazard. That's a little off target. Akanji. Bastoni. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Martinez.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he can clear it away. Bernardo Silva. Hazard. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And Owen! Owen gets flagged offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zielinski for Luis Enrique.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. And it's made its way to him. Here comes the cross. He's having a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So that's two now without reply. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Santos get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Bernardo Silva. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Out towards the flank. No, he's overshot the green. And this is Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Sensational from Bernardo Silva! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here. For their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
This has become one superb game. There's the shot! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Barella, who's looking wide. Now it's DiMarco. Can he get on the end of this? Barella is onto it. Shoots! It's there! As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that's a throw-in. Palmer.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
DiMarco. Alexander-Arnold is the guilty party there. Zielinski. And it's DiMarco. And it's DiMarco. It'll be a throw-in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Luis Enrique gets into some space. Havertz. Spread out to the left.
Di 80.314 spettatori.
Shifted it to the flank. Doué. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Sommer is there to clear. Martinez might just make this. Palmer, who does have an assist to his name. DiMarco. Now it's Thuram. Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Barella. And he's managed to get free. This looks promising. Havertz, Pedri, and Alexander-Arnold. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Thuram. Palmer, played out to the right. Distributed tidily. Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It is a corner. Çalhanoğlu goes short. Barella with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Doué. Doué. Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Mkhitaryan. Oh, good spread. Now it's Dumfries. Chiellini. Great vision. Serginho has it in a wide... Oh, smashing header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Serginho crosses, up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Spread it left. Just 5 minutes left. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, sweet. It's clean! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been... Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that looks a
Ci
decent
saranno 3
ball.
minuti di recupero.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Well, he's ended up in... There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. That's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And there really are few places on earth quite like this, the grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. We have already started here. Referee's given a throw. Crossed into the box. Gabriel attempts a clearance.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He has found the way through. He's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pedri. Santos still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Olise. Pedri looking to play him in.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Owen aimed beyond the defence. Incapuyi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Timber. Now it's Madueke. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Doué is in a really good position out wide. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Eze. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Madueke. Knocks it out wide. And it's played in. And that has been knocked clear. Trossard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Tries to cross.
Arsenal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Thinks about the shot. Wriggles his way through. Madueke. Looking here to chip it through. Cleared without complication. Ribéry. For Olise. Knocks it into space. Incapuyi. Zubimendi. Now it's Eze.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Eze was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Incapié promptly onto that, and that is that. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Madueke. And he's worked it through. He's found a way through. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Havertz. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Quality ball. Now it's Trossard. And he plays one through. He takes a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Numero 20.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. Eze. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Santos can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move.
And Owen! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here, and he gets big. Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Subimendi. Timber. Plays the return pass. And Madueke. And it's Eze. And the through ball. Now there's a fine ball. Ribery. Played out to the left flank. Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Threads one in. Now it's Ribery. It's a searching pass. And he's taking no chances there. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Santos, still this single goal behind. Raya gets it away.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
60 minutes played.
spettatori.
Now it's Madueke. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. Hangs in across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Doué. Timber. And here's Eze. Havertz does well to get it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Olise.
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that has been clubbed away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Santos choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Santos perhaps contemplating their next change here. Backward it goes. And here's Hazard. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Serginho going full tilt down the left. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Madueke. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Chiellini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Madueke. Now it's Eze. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Numero 6, Owen. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24, il numero 21. Cambio di giocatori.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Numero 18.
Havertz. He's on it, can he get away? And a chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
No way through there. He's picked his way through. Now can he find... Goes for a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Shot could be on. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Havertz.
Oh, great feat, that.
Havertz. Oh, this is a terrific run. So much top. Shot a goal! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Palmer. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Santos desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Thuram. Alexander-Arnold. That has been slung wide. He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And here's Doué! Oh, crossbar!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Luis Enrique. Akanji. And it's Zielinski. Oh, good spread. Camavinga makes the interception. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Martinez. Bisek. Zielinski. Nicely spread. Luis Enrique. Now it's Barella. And Sucic. He's looking wide. DiMarco. And it's Sucic. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's picked out the run. He's one-on-one! Goes for a shot! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Número 6.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Played towards the other side. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. That has been knocked clear. Tries to get it clear. And it's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's hoisted clear. Martinez carries the ball down the right. Now it's Barella. DiMarco. DiMarco. And here's Barella. Shifted it to the flank. It's a... Oh, what a climb! Danger averted for now. Now it's Enrique. Barella. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Showing good feet. Zielinski. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Pedri. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. DiMarco. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Luis Enrique. That's a good ball out wide. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Now it's Owen. Oh, well played, lovely. Bastoni. And it's DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now DiMarco. Now it's Thuram. Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zielinski. And here's Thuram. Camavinga can get it clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Santos leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Santos carrying a one-goal lead. Sucic. It's a throw-in. Pedri. Ribery making good progress on the right-hand side. Owen. And Owen! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What do you think now about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Santos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Great vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played, well played. And he's managed to get rid. Akanji.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has...
Doué! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he was quick to react. And Inter now could counter-attack. Now it's Enrique. Now it's Owen. Oh, well measured. Doué receives it in a good position. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Santos find a position of real strength now. Bastoni. And it's DiMarco. Zielinski. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Doué, aimed beyond the defence. Camavinga has it in a wide position. Zielinski. Not the most convincing of passes. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11, numero 32, numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 2, il numero 20, il numero 22. Attenzione, un cambio.
Thuram. Saliba gives no quarter whatsoever. It's a promising position. Sucic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Might be danger here. And he was alert to it. Now it's Thuram. Distributed tidily. He's in space and looking for options.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Doué. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just eases him off the ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Çalhanoğlu. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nicely spread. Barella. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And we're done. Santos really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Owen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here. Great chance! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ibrahimovic concedes a free kick for that. Could be danger here. Chance! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And with that, the end. And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty of it.
I think first things first, Peter, you have to credit the winners who were more daring and more clinical in those crucial moments. For me, the opposition game plan was all wrong, and there was no recovering from a golden goal.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.